2025 is going to be a year filled with a lot of very interesting trials. One of them, which I think is going to be very interesting. We know where this is going to end, so that's the spoiler. But how we get there, I guess, is half the journey. Lori Vallow Daybell going to be, as of now, representing herself as her own attorney. Believe me, I never thought I'd be saying that sentence aloud either. Robin Dreeke, retired FBI special agent, chief of the counterintelligence behavioral analysis program, joining me. How do you think we got here?
You know, I hate that we have to go in the realm of dark humor to find comedy sometimes in tragedy, but Lori Daybell Vallow is that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm thankful she's representing herself because, as you said, we all know where the story is going to end, just what the journey is going to be to get there. At least she's going to make it entertaining. We're going to see a lot of horrendous things as we saw during the first trial, obviously, and it's going to be tragic. It's going to be heart wrenching, but watching her in her psychoses trying to defend herself, I think is going to be the real show here.
Yes. I mean, and it's kind of, I guess I'd say barbaric in a sort of way, but it's how our system works. I guess if someone wants to sign up and go into this chamber, you'd hope there'd be more safeguards to say, this really shouldn't be happening. We're just kind of poking at a rabid animal here right now. But the bar for competency, I don't know, maybe should be higher.
You would think, well, it'll be really interesting because a lot of people think they can defend themselves, and media makes it that way too in movies. I mean, so my wife and I, one of the shows we watched on Paramount Plus was Tulsa King. And in Tulsa King, Sylvester Stallone playing the mobster defends himself in court, and he makes it look like you can do this. And,
Mhm.
when you watch things on TV, you think you can do this. But we saw a really great example of someone trying to represent themselves, and it was a total goat rope, and that was the suitcase murderer.
Mhm.
She tried to defend herself, and you can't. I mean, lawyers, there's a reason why lawyers go through so many years of school, so much years of practice, going through the bar exam. And whether you like lawyers or not, doesn't matter. I mean, there's a lot of skills there and a lot of reps, as we talk about, to get to the level you need to be to articulate the law, to know how to put it before a jury, to know how to behave in court, to know how there's just a lot of knowledge. And the hubris that she has, the thinks that she can defend herself when her life's, well, again, why not? She's already going to jail for the rest of her life. So, hey, why not throw it on the wall? It'll be really, I think, good for the world to understand the crazy in that brain, though. I think
Mhm.
that's really going to be on full display.
Does the world need to know the crazy in that brain? I guess.
I think us and our audience do. I mean,
Yeah,
it's really I think so. Anytime I can sit and gain more data points that we can then reference for other cases, that's
sure.
just more. It's just more reps that we get, and I think we're going to see a lot of reps when we look at that crazy.
I guess. I mean, can you find? I mean, because yes, to look at reps, to look at crazy more and more, it kind of helps you piece it together and see it more from the crazy perspective, which is a difficult thing to do because
Yeah.
everybody's crazy is a little bit different. With Lori Vallow, do you find consistency in her crazy, or do you find it to be all over the board? So, like, meaning when you do look at it and you examine her behavior, is there any other person that those data points are going to benefit you, or is she just too, it's just where the paint falls, it falls when you splatter it on the wall.
That's a great point, Tony. Here's what I'm expecting, but if I see and observe something different, well, that'll be a really good learning
Hmm.
example for me. And what I'm expecting is this: my hypothesis and conjecture on her is that she's delusional. There is no doubt because she's rationalized her abhorrent behavior by fitting it around a religious paradigm that
Hmm.
she created to do one thing: serve herself and make a profit off of selling of life insurance.
Hmm.
Literally, this to me boils down to a life insurance scheme.
Yeah.
Where everyone that had life insurance mysteriously got dark and had to be killed so they could get their life insurance.
Hmm.
And I think she fell in love with this idea of this because she had zero skill sets in life. And so her behaviors from that point of view, from that point, became very consistent throughout everything to me. Everyone that she encountered in life, one didn't like her because no one stood up behind her and said, "Hey, this is my mom. This is my sister. This is my daughter. This is this great person. This is wrong." No, she was abandoned by everyone because she's a self-absorbed narcissist.
Hmm.
And so I'm curious as to whether that is still holding, because I believe it is from everything we've seen and everything, the rants that she's had and, at every stage it says that she's rationalized killing her own kids and killing the people around her and condoning the killings of people because they were dark. So she and her husband or her life partner could profit from their life insurance. And so I think that's what we're going to see consistently. Now, if we don't see that, another psychosis has happened or another rationalized behavior, that'll be really interesting.
Hey, thanks for checking out the video. Be sure to follow us wherever you download podcasts, and especially Apple Podcasts, where you can get advanced episode and premium content on our premium channel right there. Also, be sure to follow us on social media so you don't miss any breaking updates on the stories that matter to you most. We're on TikTok, X, Instagram, Facebook. Just search Hidden Killers Podcast with Tony Bruschi, and you'll find us right there. Again, thanks for watching.